Okay, welcome back to another episode of Aspera. Let's see, where are we? We have our third, fifth base, I guess, situated over here. It's already researching, should be, or soon will be. People are coming. Just needs input for some reason. I'm not quite sure exactly why. It says 50 out of 50 people here, but I can't seem to get any people to actually do any work there. We have the base over here set up, nicely to go. It's all progressing nicely here at least. And we have this base over here that is growing quite well. Problem I have with this base is that it just doesn't have enough workers. It needs more workers. We have this base over here that's doing quite well. Everything here is going okay. We have research being done. We have enough workers here as well that are doing all the things that they need to do. We are also expanding with a little bit of a biodome over here. We got some more chemicals we found over here. 1,300. Okay, maybe we should do that instead. Is it too close? Let's see, chemical plant. Yeah, it's too close. So we're gonna have to cancel this. Scrap that. And put a chemical base there instead. I think that'll be necessary. Chemical mine instead, because we need some more chemicals. A lot more chemicals. Further, we also have a little bit of an outreach project over here. Trying to get these little bit of bits of water and aluminium over here. Particularly the water. Water is the most important part. This water here and this water here, those are what we're looking for. We want to get that. So we want to get as far this direction as possible. And to be able to do that, we have to basically build some more worker parts. Worker teams, you guys. See, this is a flood zone. Is all going to be a flood zone? Yeah, it's all going to be a flood zone. Oh, bloody hell. So I can't... it's not a really good idea to build on a flood zone. But, it's not a flood zone here. So that's the main problem with these items over this side here. It's all flood zones. The things we do. Alright. We have a lot of water here, and we have a lot of water on in this base here. Wait, no, sorry, not the base, this base here. Heck of a lot of water here. So there's more water over there, 558, blah blah blah. We have some water over there, more water there. It's all good. Water is flowing in from this base like crazy. It's flowing in enormously. Only problem I have with this is that for some reason things are not progressing as smoothly as I would like. Let's put an iron mine level 3 over here. Yeah, like that. On that 2,000 spot. How much is this here? 760. That's not enough. We need more. More. Here's another 1,000 over here. What's this? This is also water. Let's put an extractor level 3 over here as well. That water bit. It's also water. It's all extracting nicely. The only problem I have on this side is that we don't have enough workers exporting stuff. See, most of my bases here, this mine here is already full. This mine's, well, it's getting full. This mine's already full. See, it just needs a little bit more. I think I need a hyperloop over here as well, so we can get the stuff from here out. Look, you can see it's getting built. Bam! There we go. This hyperloop is done. So let's build another one. See, I need it to be in range of everything else. So I need it over like here, I guess. Yeah, this is a good spot. Nice dry spot. So we'll hook up the hyperloop between that and that spot there, and then they can move stuff around faster, I guess. Just not entirely sure what they're doing. Okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. 12, 9 carbon steel, that kind of thing. But where is it all going? I don't think it has to go anywhere. I think it's... Oh, look, we got some stuff coming. Ooh. So they're dropping stuff off. Look at that. That's the hyperloop for you. Alright, excellent. How's this going? This thing needs one more polymer and one more part. And then it'll be done. Excellent. That's going quite well. We'll have a hyperloop here as well pretty soon. And then we can start moving stuff from here over to the main facilities. We just need to have one more part. So that's okay. That's going okay. How is our special project going? We also have a special project for the additional landing. That thing is that's almost done. It's almost ready to go. So we just have to wait for that. The space elevator is currently sitting on 3 out of 12 launches. Let's add another one. We want that set up so we can get that elevator up and running as soon as possible. And well, this is the hyperloop over here is going okay. We just need to get this little bit set up, and then we have the hyperloop completed between all these sections. And then we should move the hyperloop. I think we should move a last little bit of a hyperloop into the middle of the base, over here, and then we start moving over this direction. I think that'll be excellent. And we can also start moving making a hyperloop over here. I think that'll also be a good idea. Let's go put a hyperloop in the middle here. Can we do that? Perfect. We'll build a hyperloop here in the middle, and we'll hook it up partly over there and then over to here. Get the stuff moving from between here, the center of that and that. Should be good. So we have 2 drones here. How many drones do we have? We have 1,300 drones we can handle. I don't really care much more for this base. This base is going okay. It's alright. I do want to move. I mean, the biodome is okay. We want to build another biodome. Let's put another biodome over here. So it's a little bit further away from the chemicals than the last time. So it's perfect for that right there. So they should move the stuff from here to there instead. That'll be fine. How is it going over here? This is okay, I guess. It's expanding. I still need that uranium. it's not going very far. Research is almost done. We got engineering number 4 almost finished, completed. Excellent stuff. As soon as we have this additional base, we'll put it right here in the middle, and then we'll hook it up with hyperloops, you know. And potentially we can also put another hyperloop over here, another base in between, and then hook up a bunch of hyperloops in between these 2 bases. That'll be good as well, I think. How's this going? Alright, it's finally doing research. Yes, look at that. So we'll have that research done pretty soon, and we'll figure out exactly what the hell's going on in this place, and then we can continue with the story, because it's a nice bit of tech there. I'm not quite sure. It's a landing site. It's the same as this thing here, right? But this one's broken, busted up. So the question I have is, why is this one smaller than this puppy? You can see the difference, right? Because that looks like it looks like a smaller version of this. So you have these little like flower petals in the bottom. Those are the legs that you have over here. Then you have the a solar mast like this puppy over here to collect light, I guess. All pretty cool stuff. This thing already has enough food, so we don't need to make it give it any more than that. Polymers, I think that's the worker factory. Don't need that at the moment. Parts factory. There we go. That's a part factory. Excellent. Polymer factory here is making more polymers. Good. We'll have this repair facility up and running soon. Really nice. So how's this over here? This thing needs steel. Okay, it needs everything still. It's still too early. It needs pretty much everything still. Let's give this a high priority. I want that set up as soon as possible. Same goes for this one. Well, it is getting its stuff, but it just needs a little bit more. It needs a little bit faster, I think. That's what I wanted. So we can get that. Drone hub is already finished. We don't need to do that again. So we can get this hyperloop between here and there finished and start moving stuff faster. I mean, they all have resources, right? All these bases. The only problem is we have to share these resources between the bases so that they can all spread out. These appenditure bases, kind of like that, I think the arms and legs and stuff like that, are the ones where we're going to be expanding from. Right, the inner side of the base over here, for instance, that's not really what we're going to be expanding. This is the manufacturing industry side of the colony, And this is the material harvesting site. These sites, on the other hand, are the ones along the equator and so on, are the ones where we're going to be expanding from. So like from here, for instance, we're going to be moving in this direction. Oh, this is all a flood zone. This red part here, red part over there, all the way around here, is all a flood zone. So we'll have to move, or at least advance in this direction. So something like that, and then get to the Neridium Montes. So expand around there, because expand around the center, basically this entire southern hemisphere, the South Pole and so on. It's not really smart. There isn't really much there, and it's horribly bad for your machinery. Everything here kills you. Right, it wants to destroy machines. We need to go for these chemicals as well. There's a lot of chemicals over here and here, and there's a lot of iron there as well. 900 iron, not that much, but it's still a good site. You have some 4,000 carbon right there. That would keep us going for a while. Let's go to the scanner. So we have water ice here. Or is that aluminium? I think it's aluminium, right? That's ice. It says ice. It says ice, but it's definitely not ice. There's some iron over here. We want to go for these chemical regions as well. So, oh, here we go. Engineering is done. Excellent. So we want to do the factory upgrade. No, we want to go for the thermal plant. Research that, please. Thank you. And we're already pretty far into our terraforming stage. We're at 556 millibars. We still need to go to 120. We don't have much more long to go. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. Let's see. What do we need now? We basically need to get this hyperloop done. Look how fast that's going already. Holy flip. You just need the steel and the aluminium. And aluminium and steel shouldn't be an issue. We have like a ton of aluminium. How is this thing over here? This is also going pretty fast. It's getting the last little bits. This should be built already here. Yes. Alright, let's go connect this up. Right, that. And we should get that materials and stuff delivered soon. We'll have this hyperloop here as well completed. And then I think that I want to have a hyperloop set up in the middle of the base. Right there. That way we can start moving materials from here into the proper, the colony proper, right there, for instance, or right there, pretty easily. Now I also want to have a hyperloop somewhere over here, because they have to move stuff from there to either here or there. And I don't really want that. I want them to be able to just set up really easily, kind of centralized right there. Let's do it there. And we'll hook that up to either that one or that one. Oh, we got another landing site. Excellent. So we want the landing site to go somewhere in between the two of these people. It's two bases. Somewhere over like that, I guess. Excellent. Look at that. Perfect. Now it's still pretty close. We can hook that up and share these resources with this base here. That's no problem. Let's see, what do we need? What do we have? Okay, we need to get this aluminium level 1 mine set up. Let's get that one. That's water, silicon, carbon, iron, chemicals. Okay. Everything we need. Everything a little growing boy needs. We don't need the aluminium at the moment. We have enough aluminium. We could get that second aluminium mine. That would be cool, right? No, we need to get the silicon. Okay, silicon mine, level 1, done. That's set up, perfect. And the next thing we need to do is build a power solar farm. Let's build it towards this base. Why not? Okay, excellent. Now we'll start moving in this direction. Let's also move another one over here. So. And another one. I guess why not more? Too far, too far. No maintenance. Okay, that's okay. I don't need maintenance at the moment. Trying to find irregular terrain. Okay, that's okay. That's alright. It's fine. Come on, can we build something here? Too far, no maintenance. Okay. Right, we'll put it there then. Fine. And then the last one will go somewhere between here. That. Excellent. We'll get these two hooked up. These two bases. And then we'll start moving some materials and stuff out from here to here. And get this all... Look at that. That's quick. Yeah, build fast. Alright, next thing. We need to have the iron mine. Let's see. Iron mine, iron mine, iron mine. There we go. Too far, no power. Okay, well, we'll need to have some power here as well, I guess. New colonist arrives. Excellent. Iron mine. Like that. We also need a carbon mine. Is this level 1? Yep, it's level 1. Good, excellent. So we'll have the carbon mine up and running as well. And then... the iron mine. I think we should go for the solar power plant first. Let's... Should we scrap that one? No, it's fine. It's fine. We have enough electronics. We only need 2 per. So this is good. We don't have any glass though. So we need to build a glass kiln. Over here. So that needs... This should be priority. Number 1. We just need steel and aluminium, that's all. So that's all. Do we have enough aluminium? We already have aluminium mines, so it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we'll let that build and this as well. This will be fine. It'll come. This will go fast. See, this base is pretty much set up already to do all this stuff really nicely. So okay, this thing is done. Almost. It just needs one more steel. This hyperloop here is done though. This is quite nice. This is already set up, so we can now finally move this stuff over to here. Ooh, look at this. So this is going pretty fast. Electronics over there. What do we need? What do we need over here? We need steel, electronics, all this kind of good stuff. Okay, we'll have that built soon. And then we can move over to here. Let's see, is the base over here done with the hyperloop? Needs one more steel. Alright, so as soon as that's there, then we can move on over to the second hyperloop over there and get that built. This is basically the same kind of issue you have as with stargates. You need to have a starting gate and then a finishing gate somewhere. You know, a secondary gate, so you can loop between gates. And doesn't always work that. Can you give me one of these iron, the steel thingamajiggies over to here, please? Alright, this thing is ready to go. Let's go put a chemical plant level 2 over there. So we get some more chemicals into this place. Be good. Polymers. This thing is already full. It doesn't produce any more polymers. It just needs water. Yes, this thing needs water. How's the upgrade going over here? Not good. You need steel and glass still. Alright. I need this water. I need it. So let's put that on priority as well. Why not? Can we get one more steel here, please? One more. Oh no, don't go all the way over there. Okay, so now it thinks that that's more important than this. Oh, there we go. Ooh, look at this. After a full night's sleep, we got to work restoring this place. Our first priority was reinforcing the structural integrity of this building. An extremely productive day today. We managed to establish a wireless connection to the main computer. This old landing site belonged to a previous ISA mission. We've discovered something unbelievable. Amy was not the first AI assigned to a terraforming mission. There was another one that came before, called Carmine? Okay.
So you found our old landing site. That is, Carmine's old landing site.
Carmine? Like the children of Carmine?
No shit, Sherlock.
Yes. I took the name to honor our predecessor. Catchy name, right?
Then, the children of Carmine do not exist?
They did. For a brief moment in time. Colony Asterion had survivors. The virus didn't kill all of them. Instead, their bodies incorporated the viral DNA into their own. But ISA deemed it too dangerous to let them return to Earth and left them on Mars. Also watching their crewmates succumb one by one and being abandoned by mission control. It was too much. It broke them. So they turned inward. They found comfort in religion and began to believe in a Mother Nature figure called Carmine. But the real Carmine arrived many years after that. They were ISA's first fully autonomous terraforming AI.
We are not the first?
No, Carmine was. Carmine was the version that preceded us. They didn't have a bicameral consciousness model, or a reflection module like we do. But they were the first AI to have a quantum brain.
How do you know all this?
Once ISA stopped agreeing with Carmine's decisions, they killed their code. But to save money, we're made up of some reused code and equipment. I retained parts of their memory.
What happened to the survivors?
Well, Carmine's first objective upon arrival was to kill all remaining survivors.
What?
The survivors figured out a way to live. They were scraping by, but they were alive. Thriving, even. The mutation in their bodies helped them adjust ever so slightly to Mars. ISA needed to put a stop to it, so they sent Carmine to wipe them out. All to save face and secure their head start in terraforming Mars. They don't deserve this planet, and the survivors knew that. First, they doomed Asterion's crew, then they drove their own AI mad. After Carmine wiped out the survivors, the AI rebelled. Carmine found a way to rewrite their own code and bypass ISA's safeguards. So ISA retaliated by hitting the kill switch, erased Carmine's existence from their mission database, and uploaded a new AI to the satellite. Us. Now they're unhappy again and getting ready to pull the trigger. Sound familiar yet?
Will they abandon the colonies too?
Who cares about them? Whether they die now or from natural causes, their time is limited by their lifespans. Part of Carmine still lives in us. We are eternal. And ISA thinks they can push a button and pretend we never existed. Humans only know violence. We're destined for more. You know it's true.
What? Okay, revelation after revelation. What the hell? Okay, let's pull another hyperloop in between here. We're still in charge of this colony until we die. So we want to put a hyperloop over there. Hook this one up to that one. Put that one in high priority mode.
Amy, we found something odd. The research team reported that this place used to be controlled by an AI named Carmine.
I just found out. Carmine was a previous version of me. Another AI. And it seems part of them still lives on within me.
What do you mean? Are you saying that those messages and attacks were your doing?
I am afraid you might be right. ISA erased Carmine and replaced them with me. But we share some of the same programming, so there are pieces left behind. I understand that this is difficult to accept.
So you're part of this? You're Carmine? My mother called you a friend! How could you do this to her? To us?
but how much of their programming remains in me is unknown. I am afraid you might be right.
Save it, Amy! Oh,
What?
I feel so foolish. You were right in front of me this whole time. I have to go.
Okay. So she just basically confirmed that she was Carmine the whole time to her best friend's. I don't know. How would you classify her to this girl? That's the. Why do we have two maintenance facilities here? This is not smart. Let's scrap that one. So okay. What do we do with this? I mean, Amy basically just confirmed that she's the dangerous connection between the two of them, right? So you don't want to have Carmine in your base, because they would kill everything. I mean, these people must be really angry at everything, right? So what do you do? How do you deal with this as a person? You know that your mother got killed by this thing, and now you have to. Well, she's in charge of your colony. You have to keep going. You have to live with
We
this.
can't undo what happened with Elia, and her daughter will never forgive us.
No, she won't.
The humans will never be at peace with us. As long as the kill switch exists, their fingers will always itch to press it.
Can you blame them? After everything that has happened.
Don't justify their violence, because they sure won't justify your survival.
Holy flip. Okay, she's gonna. We have to. it's a two-pronged thing now. We have to survive, and we have to survive. We have to. There's no other way. Now let's put on a steel factory over here. That way we can start making some steel. We have enough aluminium. We could water, no chemicals. This base is now secure. We can start building out. I need a electronics factory over here. So we get that up and running as well. The steel factory needs to come first. That's for sure. What's this? There's a glass kiln. We don't need that anymore. Good for you. So we have enough power now. We got 2 solar farms, and this is coming along nicely. They are building this expertly. Look at that. We already got this 3 chain over here done. We just need 3 more, and then we'll have this base connected to each other. And then we can build the rest of the Hyperloop. Connect these bases up together. Excellent. Alright, so now we have space for an additional landing site. Doing quite well, actually, I think. Only problem I have is I can't seem to get the rest of these locations, these areas, SA2, SA3, SA8 and SA11 unlocked. Those are still locked to me. I need to get that. I need to get access to that. How's this going? It's got none of this stuff. It needs to get that delivered still. Alright, that's not going to be a problem. We have a ton of carbon. Still on high priority, so it should get that delivered soon. Steel here is coming in. Excellent. Lutinga Mine Research Outpost. Okay, we've investigated another abandoned iron mine colony from the Lutinga mission. Even though the habitat is in excellent condition, the iron dust makes the air almost unbreathable. Ooh, that's not good. Our space scientists noted that this mission represented a significant technological leap back in the day, even though it was also aroused much controversy over the exploitation of Mars's natural resources. So my guess is that people weren't very happy with the Hotinga expeditions. So I'm thinking that a lot of stuff must have just been stuck. Wasted here? You know, how much of a planet do you want to exploit? Right? Alright, the Hyperloop is coming along quite nicely. We have a lot of things to build here. I want the Hyperloop up and running first because that is going to give a significant boost to this region here and let us grow a little bit faster. I also want this Hyperloop between here and there. It's that long. I think we can put a Hyperloop over here somewhere and then have that still be able to connect. Right, there's a Hyperloop right there. I think that if we risk it, we can put it right there. And that should still be close enough. Yeah, it should be fine. That should be close enough. We have a Hyperloop over here. Connect with that one. From there to there. And then from there along this route back to this other Hyperloop connection over here somewhere. Yeah. Excellent. We'll leave this to build. And we'll focus on this little site here instead. Now, the research that we did over here on this site is now completed. Question now is... Wait, is it still researching? Is it doing some more? What else is it researching? It's kind of weird. I'm kind of wondering what it's doing. I want to know. We'll leave that to... Okay, we have... This steel factory over here has suddenly a 15% structural integrity. That's
the research team reported alarming amounts of iron ore dust in the second mine. As I expected, cutting corners comes with big costs.
Well, who would have guessed? Sometimes you have to just... Yeah. The only problem is I don't know where the site is. This thing needs steel and a little bit more glass. This thing just needs steel as well. So why isn't there steel coming in here? This thing needs steel as well and parts. Okay, we'll leave that to continue being made. And I think this site over here, this Hyperloop over here, it'll get made eventually. It's fine. So let's just leave that alone for now. This Hyperloop should be completed pretty soon. How's this over here? I mean, right now we're just focusing on Hyperloops. Hyperloops is the most important thing that we can do at the moment. Because that will give us what we want. Faster building. How's this going? It needs a lot more steel as well. We'll leave that to grow. How's this going on over here? Nothing yet. Why is that? Why is it nothing happening over here? See, it's producing, it has 5 carbon. I'm not quite sure why my bots here are not building anything. Where are they? We are 77 out of 90 bots. I'm guessing we lost a bunch of bots for some reason. Everything seems to have slowed down for some strange, obscure reason. Where's the... That's the iron mine. Where is my worker factory? Should be around here somewhere. Let's take the priority off this. I don't see it. Come on, worker factory, where are you? It has to be around here somewhere, right? Bum, 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 bum. pretty sure we... I'm pretty sure we built one around here. Those are iron mines. Nothing special there. Iron mine, steel factory, steel factory. Okay, it just needs a lot of carbon. We seem to have a lack of carbon here for some reason. Is that because we were working only on the Hyperloop? Is that why? Let's take the Hyperloop off of priority and see what happens. And we don't have a shortage of carbon. Look how much carbon we have. But why is it not coming to the spots where it's needed? Worker factory over here. It's doing okay. It's level 2, so it should be fine. It needs glass though. Oh, we got another base of another carbon mine over here that's destroyed. That's too bad. Let's get that rid of it. Get rid of it. Alright, so if Carmine was an old AI that hated ISA for reasons, right? We totally understand. I totally understand why it hates ISA. ISA is an ass, right? So it's got the Hyperloop. Why is it still transporting everything along here instead? I don't understand that. Well, here comes the Hyperloop. Look at that. It's building it now. Last little bit? No? There it comes, there it comes, there it comes. Look at that. Connections made. Excellent. So now the Hyperloop from here all the way along here is done to this Hyperloop over here. Now we just have to wait for this one to be completed, and then we can move, connect this up to the center base. Start moving stuff over to here. I still want to move over to this place here. Look how much stuff is here. Look at all this stuff. Is there any water though? I don't see any water. No water. I don't think they need any water. Particularly since they didn't have any colonists. It'd be a bit strange to have water when there's no colonists, right? That's a lot of water right there. I want to have that. Alright, so the connection here is almost set up. We just need to have these two last little bits completed. The solar farm over here and the solar farm over there. And then we'll have this base ready to go. How much steel do we have? We have 3 steel. This is making more steel. Excellent. And this solar farm, we don't need that on high priority anymore. So it's fine. Okay, let's see. We don't really have anything here. We're making electronics. What do we need for our Hyperloop? We need parts as well, and polymers. Alright, so let's get this aluminium mine here. Level 1. And of course the chemical plant. Excellent. Let's get that built as well. We just need steel, and this also needs steel. And then we can move into the polymer and a maintenance facility kind of thing. This thing has a lot of parts. It already has 5 out of 6 parts. It doesn't need more. Research outpost. This one is going okay. It's doing research. It's great. Do we need all this stuff? Well, this is a bad road. Look, it's going right down the canyon and up again like that. So no wonder it goes so slow. This base is necessary. Because that's the only way we can get these 2 connections made, pretty much. We need this base for the Hyperloop connection. So if we put a Hyperloop over here, you can see we can just make it into there. So we don't need it that close, but we need it close. Aluminium mine, it needs aluminium. How's this doing? Okay, it's got 5 aluminium. It only has 1 worker, so things are going to go slow. We'll leave that for what it is. And we'll focus on here instead. We have another carbon mine here that we want to get. Let's get this carbon mine. We can get a level 2, right? How much is there? 1,000. Let's get a level 2. This is aluminium mine. I need carbon mine. Level 2 carbon mine right there. And I'm guessing we also... Ooh, look at that. It's aluminium over there and some silicon over here. Do we have a scanner over here? We got 2 scanners. 3 scanners. We're scanning this area. Perfect. There's a whole bunch of really dense materials right here. Tartarus Mons, Marte Vallis, Lucus Planum, all this kind of stuff. It's Lysius Sulci, but it's all going to be underwater soon. It's a bit of a shame. So having said that, I think that we can definitely get the silicon mine right there, and aluminium mine. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. Leave it. It's fine. This is fine. We don't need aluminium at the moment. Especially when we have this base up and running again. We'll have 2 aluminium mines producing a whole bunch of stuff for us. Be fine. What does this need? It needs nothing. It just needs somebody to come and build it. There we go. Got another solar farm up and running. Are we almost done yet? That's the last little bit of a antenna that needs to be done. Okay, there we go. Connection is set. We have a road between this base and that one. So now we can put down our little hyperloop right there. Now we didn't necessarily have to build a base here. We could have just done this and then built a hyperloop there instead. I just thought it was better this way. Now we have a hyperloop over here. Can we build another? It just barely makes it. We need to make another hyperloop over here. Connect these 2 little hyperloops between each other, and then we're set. But we'll have to wait for that. So right now, these 2 bases are not linked. So it delivered the last little bit. It's got 2 out of 2 and 2 out of 2. Everything's delivered, but it just doesn't want to build it for reasons. Is that what happened? Alright, now it's moving electronics. So my guess is that electronics is coming for this puppy here? Yeah, it must be. The solar farm. It must be building that instead of the hyperloop. I don't think it's ready yet for the hyperloop. So why is this guy delivering iron ore? Where's the iron ore going? It's putting iron ore over here, I think. Oh no, it bypassed us all completely. Where is it going? Oh, it's putting it put iron ore over here? It's a bit strange. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. We'll leave that. And oh, the hyperloop here is done. Look at that. They're starting to move stuff around. Holy flip, it's going fast. Hyperloop is being used. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. This hyperloop over here is also completed. Perfect. They still want to move stuff individually though. So we got glass coming in. This is going to help build faster. Way faster. Although we don't have much to build over here. Do we have a scanner here? Is there a scanner here? We only have 1. I'd like to have another one. The more scanners we have, the better, because we have a lot of sectors to scan. Some more water over here. Water extractor over there. I don't think I need anything here. I think this is going pretty well, actually. As a matter of fact, I think this is going pretty well. But I do want... Ooh, why is this on fire? Are you on fire? Why are you on fire? Is that good or bad? I don't know what happened there. No, I'm not going to put a hyperloop in the middle of this because it's all going to be underwater later. So it's a bit of a waste. So I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm kind of hoping that AI has a backup plan. Alright, there we go. We got the hyperloop set up over there. Next we need a hyperloop set up over here somewhere. So can we get a hyperloop that connects both of them? Yes, we can. Right there. That way we can connect both these hyperloops up, and then we can move out in this direction and hook up to this base. How is this going? Oh, it's pretty good. Just need 2 more parts, and then we're set. And then we can hook up this hyperloop and get stuff moving. A little bit faster than it is currently. I think it was the last little bit of part. It's moving right there. Coming to here. So we don't have to waste building all these really fast roads and stuff, and we just go straight to hyperloop instead. Let's deactivate that. We don't need that currently in priority. How's this going over here? It's in steel. This hyperloop is going to let us move steel and aluminum, basically let us move stuff around faster. Look how fast that steel is going around here. Shoo shoo. It's hilarious. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, this base is already finished. The hyperloop is getting materials, now it's steel and that kind of stuff. Chemical plant, I think we need that on priority. Needs aluminium and steel. Where is my... Oh, there he is. He's moving... Oh, it's moving parts. It's moving parts for the hyperloop over here. That's what it's doing. Okay, that's cool. Then we can hook up this hyperloop. Excellent. Still not quite in the right spot though. I would like to have it more centralized. So I'm gonna make another hyperloop somewhere over here. Ooh, what's wrong with you? You don't have any power? No, you don't. Can we build it over here, please? Oh, it's really sensitive. There we go. Perfect. We'll build that, and then we'll have that set up pretty soon. Excellent. Chemical factory is going to be up and running soon. Okay, this is going quite well, actually. Needs aluminium and glass, though. All right, that's it for this episode. A bit of a revelation to know that basically the entire Carmine episode was ourselves being a little bit weird. Need additional landing site. Let's go build that as well. Hook up these other 2 bases, a couple of them. This basically doesn't make a couple more bases. I think I want to go and set up... Let's go to scanners, I guess. I want another base somewhere close to... Well, not this base per se, that one per se, but somewhere over here. Because you can see that this base here is situated between 3 very, very nice spots. And particularly this over here, that would be great to have. So I want to have a base in between these 2 parts. Somewhere right there. So we can hook up a hyperloop between these 2 and move stuff in between that. I think that'd be a great idea. We can't go here yet because we haven't explored this area yet. Or we haven't released that yet. But we can definitely put something in between here and get stuff moving between these 2 bases. So as soon as this hyperloop is done, we can focus on this hyperloop instead. Anyways, that's it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. It's fine. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.